am the god of thunder!
You making some of my big evil guy's speech right now or something? You're like a mile away from me right now.
You're going to die for that.
All I see is mouth moving. I don't hear any.
Hey there, quirky people. I am your host, Anna, and today we're going to see what would happen in a battle between Shazam and Thor. But before we actually get into the battle stuff, let's answer the question of whether Shazam can lift Thor's hammer. Shazam is one of the most powerful heroes DC has to offer.
Your phone's charged.
His powers and abilities are almost at par with Superman.
Hi guys.
But as most of us know, all his godly abilities are derived from magic. Still, being powerful does not mean that one would be worthy of lifting Thor's hammer.
Wait, for real?
Hulk is insanely strong, but obviously he isn't worthy. And the same could be said for Superman, whose heart can be corrupted. But what about Shazam? Or perhaps Billy Batson? Could he be worthy of lifting Mjolnir?
No, I have proof. Here.
Well, I believe that he might be able to do so. In fact, Billy won't even need the powers of Shazam to do that.
How do I do? Forget it. Okay.
He could prove to be worthy on his own. The wizard Shazam chose him to be worthy of the powers of 6 gods. When the young man speaks the magic phrase, Shazam, he gains
The wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, power of Zeus, courage of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury.
So if Batson is worthy of so many abilities of the gods, then he could be worthy of Thor's powers as well. I mean, just think about it.
Of course.
It would make total sense that the kind of qualities which make Batson worthy of Shazam's powers should also make him worthy of Thor's hammer. But we've never really seen an example of Shazam trying to lift Thor's hammer in any of the Marvel DC crossover comics. So maybe your opinion could differ than mine. But what we have witnessed in the comics is a battle between Thor and Shazam. Before we get to that, let's compare their powers briefly. Both of them have a wide range of abilities. Thor has so many powers, and his weapons like Mjolnir and Stormbreaker give him an even bigger range of abilities. Meanwhile, Shazam gets his variety of powers from 6 different Greek gods. But their trademark abilities are the same. They possess super strength and durability. They can fly and conjure lightning.
I can fly!
And each of them is also capable of sharing their powers with others. So they can create small armies to battle each other. But which of them is stronger? Well, Shazam could use his speed to gain an advantage on Thor. But Thor just has years and years of battle experience. He can manipulate the weather as well. And his weapons could provide him with great offense and defense. Plus, when Shazam shared his powers with his family, all of them only got a few aspects of his powers. Thor, on the other hand, could provide the entire range of his powers to others. So, maybe his army would be able to defeat the Shazam army. But hey, let's see what happened in the comics. During the 1996 DC vs. Marvel crossover event, several Marvel and DC heroes and villains fought each other. Superman defeated Hulk. Captain America was beaten by Batman. Wolverine kicked Lobo's butt. The Flash managed to take down Quicksilver. And Thor fought Shazam right before the battle between Storm and Wonder Woman took place. Among all these fights, the one between Thor and Shazam was quite unique, as these 2 heroes actually respected each other. They took a brief moment of silence to pray before starting the battle. Back then, Shazam was known as Captain Marvel. Upon coming across each other, these heroes understood how each of them carried godly powers. So, it was always going to be a battle between 2 very equally matched heroes. They started to fight at an abandoned amusement park and traded a few thunderous blows. Thor smacked Shazam with his hammer a few times, and the DC hero replied with his fists of fury. As a show of strength, Shazam lifted a Ferris wheel with his bare hands and threw it at Thor, and the God of Thunder struck it back at Captain Marvel by swinging his mighty hammer. The wheel landed on Shazam, and he was just stuck. He realized that he quickly needed to break free. So, instead of pushing the giant wheel, Captain Marvel tried a sneakier approach by yelling, "Shazam!" The lighting of the gods turned him into Billy Batson, who was able to break free from the Ferris wheel due to his smaller stature. And Thor saw that move. He noticed that Shazam is just a kid. He understood that screaming Shazam and being struck by lightning is what will turn him back into his heroic self. So just as Billy yelled Shazam once more, Thor threw Mjolnir at Captain Marvel's magical lightning and disrupted his connection with Billy. He wasn't able to turn back into Shazam. Thor was left stunned by the impact for a bit, while Mjolnir got short-circuited. It landed right in front of Wonder Woman. Surprisingly, Wonder Woman proved to be worthy and lifted the hammer right before her battle against Storm. Wonder Woman actually lost that battle because she decided to fight fair without using the hammer. Anyway, that's not important. The important thing is that Thor actually won against Shazam. Despite Shazam's speed, Thor's battle experience and quick thinking proved to be vital. And that's what would happen if these two powerhouses were to battle each other in live action. Do you guys agree with our analysis? Share your thoughts in our comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!